know it works. No, it's okay. It's okay. You can go watch other people. I really don't mind. And they're super cute too. I want to be friends with them, but I don't know how to say hello. I don't know. I somehow it's harder for me to approach girls than to approach like to approach women than to approach men. I don't know. I've had some people tell me things, so I suppose that's no, but you should go if like I'm not gonna be insulted if you're watching somebody else. You know I'm not in this for like the money. But I do wonder what brush I should use. Like I definitely don't want to use my natural brushes for this. Maybe well for dry brushing I'll definitely use this one. I suppose I'll use the two for layering. I have a really cute brush holder thingy. Alright. And if you're here now, then as always, thank you for being here, but I'm not jealous. You can always go and watch other cute purple girls. Yeah, I know. I'm not like uncertain of myself or something like that. I'm just happy that people are like enjoying my content. Is this content? I don't know. Oh, I have to write a thank you for Amanamanamanios Rex. So let me do that first, and then we may begin. I wanted to do it yesterday, but I did not. So now it is time. He asked for an ugly dog to be drawn. Let's see. Yeah, with a piece of paper and untainted. This will do. I have some armor that I made on the other side, but that shouldn't be a problem. Let's just turn it around. There we go. This should be untainted enough. Okay. Oh, I see that there we go. So Rex likes blues and purples. If I am not mistaken. No, you know what? I'll do it in pink because pink is fun. Yeah, this is a good one. Okay. Ba, 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 ba. How are you doing today? Did you get that thing yet, or are you waiting for your payday? The phone holder? Okay. Da, 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 da. Ba, 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 ba. This pen looks really nice on camera. Me, no me, no me, no me, no me, no me, no me. No. I don't have the money to get it, so waiting till the payday. Yeah, that's good. That's good. You know, in the meanwhile, while you're waiting, you could watch. Yes, that's. I changed his name on the Discord because it was really funny. It was funny to me. Now, let's do the You Are the Rat. I have a, and if I may say so myself, I have a thought about what I'll do for your next one, if there will be a next one. So I think this is like very, very sweet. Like, because I can't really do anything else for you guys. I don't have any merch or stuff like that that I can like give discounts on or stuff like that. So if I can make cute art, well, maybe it's cursed, I don't know. It's kind of cursed. I'm not a very good artist, but I do my best. And sometimes doing your best is enough. He said he wanted a specific kind of dog. So that is the dog that I'm drawing now. This is a dog, by the way, just so you know. It's so cursed. All right. You will always be the rat man. Maybe you could be the space marine man. Nah, it's not about worrying about stuff like that. It's about showing my appreciation, you know? Wait, does my camera do this better? Nope. My camera does not do it better. But I kind of like how it looks on my camera. So I will do that. Now I will put it on the Discord. I don't do it for you, I do it for me. So I can give something back to people who help out with the stream, you know. Ba 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 ba. I forgot to add date. Oh well, it doesn't matter. Let's tag him. Not this one. There we go. All right. Hello, Adeptus. Wait, can you redeem that again? Did that work? Because I was messing around with the settings and I was wondering if the headband works now. Can you check again? Yeah, it works. Excellent, excellent. So today I am continuing. Since I started him off stream, I'm continuing on this guy, which will be what I will be painting for the next like month, maybe 2 weeks. I don't know. I found a reference that I like and that I'm going to use because I've. Hi Boku, welcome. Yeah, the headpads work now. Oh, and now the redeemables look a little bit better. There is no stream without scuff, is there? Look at that, we even have sound alerts. Amazing, isn't it? What was that thing I found? I found a reference of a Black Templar that doesn't have any, like, most of the Black Templars that I've seen don't have their armors are blue, and I dislike that immensely. I do not think they need to be blue. I'm not into Warhammer. A friend, no. This is not a Space Marine. This is a statue. This is a figure. Don't. I am getting paid for this. I am getting paid. This is a commission. I'm not doing this. This is not going to stand on my shelf. This is, yes, that's my excuse, and I'm sticking to it. No. Like, I know that the ultramarines are blue. Ultramarine is literally blue. I'm aware. I know, G-Man. I might be stupid, but I'm not that stupid. Come on. Anyway, I glued him with the blue tack, even though it's white. I suppose it's white tack. So all of the references that I've seen in videos that are painting the Black Space Marines, the Black Templars, are all about like giving the metal NMM that they're doing a blue sheen. And I think that's really ugly. Like, they should be black, not blue. And I guess that they're, if they're doing like a non-metal metal, you do need an accent color. Thank you, Leo. But I don't think that the accent color should be blue. I think it should be white. Like, I think it should be pure white, and then have a splash of color, like OSL or a sword painted nicely or something like that. So what I think is that I'm going to paint it white, the same way that I painted the Mimic. That is my plan. But I'm looking to look up Raven Guard. It's a better looking back than most Black Templar minis. Okay, let me look. I am looking for I saw somebody who painted it, and I was like, oh, I'm definitely going to find this again easily enough. So now I'm looking for it again like some kind of idiot. I should know better than not saving links. I should know better. I should have known better. And now I'm just like sitting here on stream making everybody wait until I actually pick up my brush and dip it in paint. And start actually painting. But history, maybe I'll find it in my history, but I watch so much YouTube that, oh gosh. No, it's definitely not this one. I think I found it. There we go. Okay, that's the reference I found. Yes, that's the one. Okay. So, I also decided when talking with the guy that wants this painted, he's like one of my D&D friends. Like my DM sold him the print, and then the guy asked me to paint it. So I'm also thinking that the loincloth and the shoulder look better brown than white. So if I'm making any accent color, it would only be on the cloth, and this will be metallic but with OSL. And he wanted Rex something Rex on the sword. Rex something. I have a reference, but I will do that after I do the highlights on the armor. And it's kind of funny that I think that because all of the Warhammer stuff, like all of if you're painting an army of Space Marine, I never considered this. I need to put the camera higher. I'm painting something really big. Okay, so all of these Space Marines, they're always the same. Like the pauldrons are the same, so you end up painting 20 of the same shape of miniatures. Where is my charcoal? Here it is. So, so you don't really improve, but you learn how to copy as if you're tracing. Yeah, he's big. He's like a mantelpiece piece, like a display piece. He's not an actual space marine. I wouldn't paint space marines. They're too freaking tiny. But that does mean I'm going to have to work with some dry brushes. He's not the biggest mini I painted, actually. The biggest mini I painted is, because I'm not done painting him yet, is a 0.5 meter Cthulhu from Death May Die, like the miniature game. They look different, and that's what I love about them. I think that if I like today, if I were to paint any Warhammer army, it would be orcs, because orcs are, you know, fun. And if not orcs, then harlequins, because they have squares in them and they all look kind of nice, but they also look, you know, the same. They look the same. They look boring. There's no like, you cannot compare the last mini that I've been painting, you know, the Mimic. You cannot compare this one to the current mini that I'm painting for my DM, which is the Demon. It's not done yet, of course, when my camera is unfocused. You cannot compare this to this. They're two completely different creatures. And I like that. Thank you, Interminis, for the plank. I like that everything is different. Push-ups I do like. I should change it to 10 or add like a weight to them, because they've been easier and easier every time I do them. I need this to wipe my brush on. Yeah, that's what I want. Plus, wait, I'm the Twitch. Oh, is that a link? Because if it's a link, then I cannot see it. I'm just starting, like, there is a method that I'm following. 60 kilograms. You know, I work out. I'm relatively muscular. Like, if I flex, you can see the muscles. Hello, Rex. Welcome to the stream. I drew your dog. I drew your dog. You cannot decide, Interminis, how many push-ups, not how many, how much weight I will add. And besides, I'm not sure that I can add, like, I could put my armor on and do push-ups, but that's not really the stream that I'm aiming for right now. Where's my silver? Here's my silver. Found it. Wow, everybody is brutal today. Like eating too much for bodybuilding. I'm not a bodybuilder, but I am relatively muscular. Did you like the dog? I'm sorry he came out so ugly. Wow, I'm mixing this and I can hear. I'm not sure if you can hear this. Can you hear it? I'm mixing this and the paint has dried in the bottle and it is completely solid now. This is why I do not like using silver. However, I have metal medium, which is so much better. It flows better, it acts better, it works better. Now, Interminis, before you blame me for not doing non-metal metal on this mini, I will have you know that the metal was requested by the guy that's going to have this mini on his mantelpiece, on his shelf. This is not my choice. This is not my choice. This is his choice. He wanted it. He wanted it that way. I know you. This is going to be glazed, not glazed, like airbrushed over, however. I'm just giving it some more texture. This is not my choice. This is what he wanted. Their shoes are so silly. And I'm definitely afraid I'm going to hit my camera with the sword. Let's do this. Should remove it anyway. I use Bell Silverhead Valve for the flow now showing signs of drying up. I see. That is nice, but unfortunately, you know, I do not use Citadel paint pots because they hate you. They hate me, they hate everybody. The best results that I've gotten with the metal medium. I've made a mistake in the airbrushing here. I should fix that before I continue. Pa, 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 pa. Pa, 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 pa. Did I not add what's it called? Did I not add tape over this? I was sure I masked it before I airbrushed. Maybe I forgot to mask the bottom of the panel. Man, their armors are so ugly. I guess that the right pot today is going to be used for regular paint, and the left pot is going to be used for metal. Okay. Can't believe I'm painting a space marine, but at least it's not a tiny little boy. I will do that for my anniversary though. Maybe I'll do a subathon, though I'm sure that it would end very quickly. Maybe I'll do it like a weekend long stream. What do streamers do on subathons when they need to sleep? Do they sleep on stream? Do they go to sleep and return while the stream is open? Is that guy Joy Toys? I don't know. How big are the Joy Toys, Rex? I have no idea. Yeah, but they're boring. Why even paint if it doesn't have tits? You can quote me on that. You can clip me if you want. I will say it again for the people in the back. Why even paint if it doesn't have tits? Yeah, I think it's about 1.7. I don't know. I know that it's like he bought it off like Courts or Mini Factory or something like that. Hey, I did have an army of Sisters of Battle, but I already said, and you weren't listening, I guess, that if I do anything else with Games Workshop, it will be orcs, because the orcs are funny. Of course, they'll all... Why does it need to have the Twitch integrated authority system to be painted? What do you mean, Leo? Oh! Sorry, I was focused on the painting and I forgot about the program. That joke is so flat, Leo. Oh my gosh. Yes, they will all be female orcs, proxies, and they will all have giant boobs. They'll all be stacked muscle mummies. And I'll roll up to unofficial tournaments with my group of female orcs. It's exactly what I'm gonna do. You should look up the Blood Bowl orc cheerleaders. I've played Blood Bowl. You know, I played Blood Bowl when it came out on my laptop. And then after some Windows update, Blood Bowl just stopped working on my laptop, so I stopped playing. But I really loved the cheerleaders. I think I played dwarves in Blood Bowl, but it was so long ago that I don't really remember. It was a lot of fun, but it was too stupid for me, unfortunately. This one is the water for non-metallics. Are people triggered by female orcs like they are by female space marines? I should ask Sykes when he comes around. I'm doing the metal under the glaze and the shading, so it will be half covered, because I sort of want to give it texture, but not make it shine too much. So I'm being very careless with this right now, and I will be more careful once I start shading. And this will all be like half hidden anyway. No need for metal under leather though. It's kind of stupid that they're using leather. Like this is the bags and the belt are always drawn as leather, and I get it. You want to show like change in material. I understand. But do you know how expensive leather would be in a world like Warhammer's? It's so silly. Oh, this is also fabric. Okay. Warhammer takes Warhammer lore way too seriously. But I think it's all extremely silly, and that's why I really love Space King for just being what Warhammer should have been, you know? Space King! I'm out of silver. I didn't notice that the top part here is fabric as well. I thought it was just like metal, and now that I'm looking closely at it, I really should have noticed that in the airbrush phase. Praise be to Space King! Absolutely. By the way, the guy also wanted these parts, like the parts that should be gold, he wanted them in gold leaf, and I think that's incredibly hammy, and I love it. So I'm not gonna bother painting them at all. because they'll all be gold leaved. And I think that's so freaking cool. I'm not gonna do the sword at all, by the way. I'm just gonna do it at the very, very, very end. Alright. Like, he wanted the crosses as well and the rivet all in gold leaf, so I think that's super cool. It's gonna look so hammy. This is my wiping cloth for metallic paints. I am doing a complete segregation. Okay. Next is oh, the head. I forgot about the head. Where is the head? Where is the head? Where is... God, I hate the rivets on Death Guard. Why do you do them non-metal metal? Just a moment, guys. I'm looking for the head. Where is the head? Where is it? Are there a lot of rivets on the Death Guards? Ah, there is the head. This is the head. It has a little halo, and he wants that in gold as well, and I love it. I am here for this kind of stupid thing. This one, the other side of the tank is at least 50. What? Wait, do you glue the rivets one by one? Is that what the deal is? Friend, I don't paint Warhammer. You need to understand. Like, this is like my first Space Marine ever. I have no idea, like, what your pain is unless you show me. Emperor's Champion. What's an Emperor's Champion, G-Man? The Death Guard? The tank? Okay, this is here. I should clean this brush more thoroughly. Alright. So, now I'm starting on the shading. Oh, really? Does he have a name? Is he like a specific thing? Ba, 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 ba. And in the areas you need to send and clean them up after getting into the spool. Ah, I see. That sounds like terrible work. I'm sorry, Rex. But if it's the underside of the tank, then who even looks at it, you know? Okay, now I need a lighter gray. I'm kind of tempted to use Frost for this, or Sky Blue, but I've told myself that I will not be using blue, but this color would be so nice to mix with the charcoal, you know? I don't know. No. I don't know. No. I'm gonna do it my way. Stonewall Gray. He's basically a member of the Black Temple. Sorry, the word what makes him more popular. I see. Okay. Thank you for the lore dump. Okay, so I will start with the shoulder, I think. So if it sits like this, and all of this will be gold, then I need to do the church things on him. Oh wait, what am I doing? Before I do any of that, I need to paint where the tunic is supposed to be. How do you know he's an Emperor's champion? Because he has the wreath of olive leaves on his head. Is that how you know? Creepy details. Ah, I see. You didn't know. One would think you would notice when you were taking it off the sprue, but it sounds like this is the kind of detail that would be a lot easier to clean while the thing was still on the sprue. Like, I don't understand why people who paint Warhammer put everything together, then paint it. Because it feels like airbrushing it and painting it on the little plastic supports when it's all like nice and straight would be a lot easier. Oh, he also wanted a Roman 7 on this part of the armor. I don't know why. Something about previous history of this piece or something like that. I don't know. I think it's cool. I really like armors that aren't symmetric. I think there's a great charm to lack of symmetry in an armor. Overlapping surface details. Ah, well, that's true. That's true. That's true. That is true. Da 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 da. Okay. Well, I suppose. Oh wait, I should do the back as well. I actually missed this angle when I was airbrushing. So I should do it again. Interesting. I distinctly remember that the most fun I had with painting miniatures was always gluing gluing all the pieces together. It was a lot of fun. If anybody wants any models glued, I will do it. I just came back from vacation like a month ago, and the blues are still here, you know. I want to go to Italy. I want to fly to Italy to get like good pizza and delicious fruits and food. I went to Italy just when the unknown virus of unspecified origin relaxed controls on air enough for me to get a ticket there for like 50 euro. It was amazing. Like a quarter of the price. Flights were so cheap. I should have traveled a lot more when I was when there was the virus time. That's a missed opportunity, and I really miss it. It was such a good time for me because I started working from home, because the office that I worked in was so incredibly loud all the time. I really want true Italian pizza. Yeah, exactly. You get it. Like good Italian pizza, like is very light. It's very easy to eat it. It doesn't have any oil in it, and it's just made from like very basic ingredients. I really miss it. I went to Pepe Il Grani, which is widely considered to be the best pizza in the world. And like the guy works with his own tomato dealers to make his tomato sauce, and like he has very strict control of all the ingredients, and the pizza is so simple but so delicious. It was an out of body experience to eat at Pepe Il Grani. I really want to go back there and eat there again. Like the guy Pepe, which is to say, he like all of his pizza is made from local stuff down to the tomato. Oh man, I love tomatoes. You should go eat then. I'm sure you can find like Italians who make Neapolitan. I mean, it won't be the same as eating them in Italy, but it should be reachable, you know. I saved the bottle. Like when I was in Italy, I drank a little bit, which is something I almost never do. And I saved the bottle of how is it called? Amaretto. Yeah, this is your dinner time. Go. Like the pomegranate liquor that the Italians drink. Apparello, something like that. I'm sorry, I haven't drank for a while. I barely drink, and I saved the bottle, and I brought it back home, and I have it in like my glass cabinet, and like sometimes I just open it and sniff it, and then I am transported back to that delicious place. I want to go back, but it's so expensive. And I don't have the free days because I used it all in Drachenfest. It wasn't bad. It was just not the same because going to fight in armor for, 2 weeks is a lot of hard work. It's not a vacation per se. It's work. But I don't regret it. I just want a real vacation in which I sit and sip some delicious thing in front of, in the sun without the need to answer work emails or do overtime or think about work. Just like sit in a swimsuit somewhere and not worry about the world. Maybe I'll go in the fall. when it becomes slightly less hot, because right now just getting out of the air conditioning to go to the gym is a chore. Oh my gosh. It's so hot. Is it also hot for you guys? The stage finally cool down here. Oh, look at you. I'm still sitting in the air conditioning. All right. Next up is, now that I should finish the loincloth. Or more like, it's more like a tabard now that I'm thinking about it. It's a good thing that I saved the color that I used. Put it on my desk. I'm gonna get a new holder for my Vallejo paints, however, because in their current system they're just sitting one on top of the other, and that's annoying because I cannot have any order to them. Like, just that the most used ones float to the top like cream, and that's basically it. And I don't like that. By the way, guys, I'm so excited. Today marks the date in which I have to wait only a month for my commission of the new VTuber design to be done. One more month, guys. I'm so excited. Oh my gosh, I am unreasonably excited for this. And it's going to take a month. It's going to take so long. Going to take so long, but I'm waiting very patiently. And still, it's hard to wait because this guy has refused me twice, and I just like, okay, I'll throw more money at you until you agree. And then I did. It did come out quite expensive, but he's like one of my most favoriteest artists, so there is good stuff to look forward to. Of course, I'll share it all with you once it's done, though that may take like maybe half a year. Those of you who know me, I believe, might already be able to guess at the kind of degeneracy that I enjoy. So I don't think you'll be able to guess like what my pitch is for the model, what my idea is. But but I believe you're going to like it. I certainly like the idea. Da, 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 da. Da, 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 da. Da, 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 da. Da, 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 da. Da, 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 da. I need to wait. I need to let the paint dry before I do more layers on the front. It's mixing with the previous layers and I hate that. Kinagara. Yeah, these two. It's too, everything is too wet. I need to let it dry. Let's wash my brush. That rhymes. Okay. Hello, Fluent. This is ridiculous. Yes, this is the new size of the Space Marines. No, I wouldn't paint a Space Marine like straight up, but this is like a friend has asked me to paint this for him. Oh my gosh, Grimdark, hello, welcome. I've been watching your streams. You're so freaking cute. How are you doing? How are you doing, Fluent Code? It's good to see you guys. Also, have you painted anything interesting lately? I'm good. Suffering from the intense and terrible heat. How are you, Grimdark? Is it also hot where you're from? I cannot put my brush inside. It's too big. How annoying. Well, stay in the AC and drink a lot. Monster doesn't count, only water. Very old 40k models. Fluent, are you streaming right now? Jimin does like the very old Warhammer models. I like the ones where the bad guys have horns and a chainmail, like the very medieval look. I think it's amazing. Oh, you want to stream together? We can say hello in real time. If you want, no pressure. Also, the same goes for you, Barbie. I would love to stream with you someday, if you're okay with that. Don't the second edition stuff, can't it be sold for like a lot of money? I've been really bad about it lately. Why is that, Barbie? You're feeling a bit of burnout? Okay. More white. I have been working from home and just life stuff. Yeah, yeah, I suppose it's harder to stream when you have to be in the same room with somebody else and working away on your own stuff. If you want to just like paint without streaming, you can just join me if you'd like, and I'll put you on the screen and comment on your painting. I know that helps some people. But if you just want to chill, you are always welcome. Share an office with this job. I can't. Yeah, I bet like you can have like business meetings and stuff like that. I understand. It sounds like it sucks. Though there are microphone settings you can do to make your microphone be like sort of like an ASMR microphone, where it only takes like the very, very closest sounds to your mouth. And it's not like you're a HoloLive girl or anything. You can still like have somebody else talking in the background sometimes. Maybe settings could solve that if you're feeling up to it. Maybe I can help you. There's some crazy guides out there. Metal Mini's 5 plastic mini. Wow, that's so cool. Fluent, that is so cool. The Metal Minis always had like a charm to them. And I really like how back then Warhammer made less detail. The detail creep is insane in the current Warhammer minis. There's way too much detail for such a small mini. But that is pretty cool. Let's put some scratches on him. Yeah, I like this. I like how it's coming out. To risk his job, yeah. If you're risking his job, that's something else. I understand. I'm sorry to hear that. That really sucks, Barbie. But hey, you can paint with me if you just want to paint and not like, and you can stream. Just join me, and I wouldn't mind. Far less detail back then, but somehow still enough that it's taken me 30 years to get. I don't think that the amount of detail is the problem here. Fluent. I don't think that that's the problem. Oh, Interraminis is here. Let's say hello. Guys, Interraminis is an incredibly good painter. Wait, I'm joining the Discord. Oh, you're already there. It's just me. Hello.
Hello.
Wait, let me put you on this. There we go. And you are Interraminis. You are not Painty. There we go.
Yeah, my cam, for whatever reason, changed from my normal cam to like my entire OBS overlay.
Why would you do
Every
such a
time.
thing?
And that happens by itself. I don't.
Do you want some help? Wait, where's my camera?
I save default settings and so on.
Uh-huh.
But I think because I just crash my OBS every time, they don't keep it.
I don't think that's the problem. Got a couple of the chaos ones put aside for a future project. You can smash a car window with them in an emergency. Some people have very, very old Warhammer models in my chat. They're just talking about it, and I'm like sitting in the sideline thinking how cool it is that minis used to be made out of metal, and how lame it is that now they're plastic.
I have a lot of metal minis.
Really?
Plastic is so much more easy to work with.
I bet, but it's kind of cool having like a heavy metal mini. I want one of the bad guys with horns and a chainmail. You know what I mean? Corn. I think it's Corn.
Could be. But the GW metal minis are shit. Like there are some newer companies who do metal minis.
Yeah.
They're pretty nice.
Really?
Yeah, like
Nice.
Corvus Belli does a lot of all their models are in metal.
Oh, cool.
They're pretty good because like they're newer, made sculpts, so there's better technology behind it.
Ah, I see. No, but I like the lack of details. I think they're pretty cool. I just want one of the minis with the chainmail. I don't even remember how it's called, but it's so cute. Okay. Just imagining like one of these minis under behind those windows, like breaking an emergency, and you just grab it and open a window in a fire or something. Okay, what's next? Next is this. Second edition orcs that had the stereotypical biker look are awesome. Yes, I've seen that. They're so cute. Oh my gosh. So cute. Mm-mm. What are you painting today in Terra Minis?
I painted Mimir.
Mm. What did I want to do? I wanted...
It's a model a friend of mine sculpted, so I paint box art for him.
Oh, that's pretty cool. Wait, let me do something here. The paint with others is taking too much screen that doesn't really get used, so let's do this. And then I should take the paint alone for this.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Test.
No, this is
My
wrong.
microphone doesn't work.
No. It's
Aha.
it's
No,
me.
in my on my side it doesn't work.
No, it's me. It's not you. I'm just taking some of my overlay and then putting it in the.
No, that's not what I meant. Like I muted my microphone in my Twitch OBS.
Ah, I see. Okay.
I just realized that.
Now you're back. Welcome back.
Hello.
Let's see. Let's put it here. Okay, so camera. Professional streamer, everybody. Professional streamer.
Of course.
The chat, the overlay. I have the chat twice now. Oh, I should have deleted the other one. The only difference between an orc mob and a war boss, that was the war boss had an attack squig on its base. Squigs are really cute. I really like them. Oh gosh, what have I done? Okay.
I don't know.
My stream is all messed up now. Wait, give me a moment. Okay, that's better. Don't you mean you believe in me? Okay, I don't need the source. But the overlay should be behind. Oh gosh, what have I done? Overlay should be. There we go. And now I just need to take you and give you like a little screen. That's what you hear. And now in Terra Minis, where is your name and your source? There we go. Now one more. Use mini paints or artist acrylics. I use what I can get, which is two companies. The first one is Vallejo, Game and Air, and the second is Scale Color Artists. I use it less, but I really like it. I think that in Terra Minis uses artist grade colors.
Yeah, I only use Scale Color Artist and Schminke Artist. Also Schminke, some Italian work behind it, like the highest grade of Schminke.
Schminke?
It's a German brand.
It's so cute. What a cute name.
But yeah, I think artistic acrylics are superior to every hobby paint.
Mm. You said so before, yeah. Schminke.
Yeah, Schminke is
Sounds.
you have to add matte varnish to it because they're pretty glossy. But that's not a problem because you know your tools and so you know how to add matte varnish.
Yeah. I remember that you mentioned that having gloss on your paint is bad.
Yes.
I should thin less. I'm trying to take your advice, but it's still very hard.
So, let me show you. Like those are the
I know. I remember. You showed me.
artist paints. No, I for Grimdark Barbie. She asked.
Yes.
I'm not sure if they even sell in retail stores, but you can definitely order them like everywhere. Their scale colors is like they also have like a hobby paint range. Like the hobby paint is pretty bad in my opinion, but the artist grade range is damn good. So I would recommend you getting some. You can get like the base color set with all the primary tones for around maybe say 60 euros. I'm not sure if it's in USD, it's different. But you only need the basic paints. Plus, if you want to paint cool skin tones, fluorescent orange, fluorescent red, so you can mix very vibrant and lively skin tones. But that's basically everything you need. Yeah, you can mix everything from that.
Maybe.
And mixing is good because you want to paint with limited color palettes.
Maybe when I finish Vallejo, I will move to scale color or artist grade as you are doing. But I don't feel like I'm good enough for that yet. Mixing colors is very useful.
Yeah, mixing color. You should like the basics you need to have for painting in general is like you need to be good at blending or you have an understanding for blending a solid. If you look into like display painting, like the basics are understanding of painting, understanding of light and technique, so you can blend, you can understand light, and you have to understand how to mix. Yeah, and recreate mixes so you stay consistent in paint on, and can like pick something back up and color match stuff.
Recreating mixes is a scary good skill. Sounds like it's a very useful skill to have.
And it's not that hard to learn.
Yeah, I know.
It's just getting a bit used to it, like doing it a bit here and there, and you probably can pick it up. And like, it would say like the first weeks will be a bit hard, but after that you get like used to it very fast.
Yeah.
Because it becomes like muscle memory in second hand.
I think I know about mixing from my leatherwork days, but it's always harder for me to mix for minis for some reason. I think I'm like you, Grimdark. I think that I did it with like other stuff, and when I started mini painting, I'm just like, okay, there's all these colors. But
yeah, I think like due to the YouTube tutorials you have, like, there's a lot of bad YouTube tutorials on miniature painting because those are people who come from the hobby and not from like artistry.
Yeah.
So they teach like very wrong information about painting. And you should, if you want to paint very well, you need to treat miniature painting the same way you treat it like canvas painting, for example. Yeah. So you follow the same rules. So like you can also watch like canvas tutorials and you probably have a better time and learn more than from 99.999% of miniature tutorials.
And the miniature tutorialists that you admire are basically the ones who are treating it like a canvas, right?
Yes.
I don't like. When I just started, I watched a lot of Games Workshop tutorials, and I got very disgusted at the way that they were using their paint schemes, like just calling out the name of a paint without explaining why they're using it like that.
Yeah, and it's like you need like 20 bajillion paints that you actually don't need because you can just mix stuff and make it brighter. And it's like it's made for a beginner, but I think like a beginner also could learn like good artistic fundamentals.
I think it's more
probably do
important
better.
I think it's more important for the beginners to like know how to mix paint and how like complementary colors work.
This is the reason, like, if you have a basic understanding of normal art and you're decent as an illustrator, you probably by default are better than 70% of every miniature painter currently
Yes,
painting.
I
Yeah?
feel that. I feel that too. And yeah,
Like I painted today.
the availability of the pre-mixed colors, I think it's a problem. I don't have a lot of colors. I mostly have a lot of air colors, but it's because I got them for free. I was very happy about that.
I have a lot of colors because I like to try them personally.
Mm-hmm.
But for example, like today I painted with my professor from my university,
Yeah.
who I want to do like a miniature company with. I'm not
Oh,
sure if I
you're
already
doing a
told you.
miniature company?
Yeah, this model will be available for sale at some point.
Oh, that's the one you said that you're doing. That's pretty cool. Hello, Terminus. How are you doing? Welcome to the stream.
Like due to the fact that he has like a very, very solid artistic background,
Mm-hmm.
like he was able to produce something on a level within like our session of 2 hours
Hi,
that
Sykes.
like if you scroll through like the average Discord, you will not see once.
Yes, yes. The art world is different than the miniature world. That's absolutely true. But what kind of professor is he?
Of arts.
Oh, I see. I have a lot of the new Army Painter paints and I like them, but I think having so many colors has made me a worse painter. Yeah, I like for me, I have like 2 or 3 shades of blue, 2 or 3 shades of magenta, yellow, red, all of those stuff. Like one cold, one hot, and one that I like. And of course, many browns because mixing brown just wastes a lot of paint for me.
Yeah, and still like Army Painter, if you want my advice on picking up a paint range to work with, pick up a solid paint range that's not Army Painter, because Army Painter is probably one of the worst paint ranges you can get, but they are the most available paint ranges and most affordable. Yeah.
I've never had
Just
Army. I've never had access to Army Painter. I've
yeah,
only
the
had
problem with
access to
Army Painter is
Vertica.
that they have a pretty weak medium and they are not so stable
Ah.
while painting, and I tend to like paint with extremely thin paints. I can layer them and work with them.
What
And you cannot do it.
you told me to stop blending. Oh, Sykes.
Yeah, but they still cover.
the
Yeah, but they
guy
are pretty still diluted.
the guy that I'm painting this for told me he wants freehand on the sword, so I'm very happy about that. It's going to be like Imperator Lux or Imperator Rex or something like that on the sword, and I cannot wait to do the freehand on the sword. I'm gonna do it when I'm feeling bad with myself because I know that I'm gonna enjoy it. Yes, the sword is going to look amazing. Get that the color triad thing they do is a bit much. All you need is the mid paint and a black and white. No. Don't I don't think that using black and white on for getting lighter and darker shadows is a good thing. In my opinion, when I create shadows and I want my shadows to look vibrant still, I just use I mix it with the complementary color. So I did it with the Oni and the Goblin to a lesser scale. I just like mixed green into the red and did the shadows like that. It's nice if you don't know how to mix colors. When you can mix colors, it feels like going backwards. Yeah. You don't know how to mix it. You can. I mean, you should use the colors that you have, and worst case, you'll waste a bit when you're mixing them. But having more than 2 or 3 shades of every color for me it feels like it's wasteful. And also, nobody ever tells you that colors have a short lifespan. So for me, buying an entire set feels like a scam. I always buy them in singles.
Depends how you store them.
Sorry?
If you store them correctly, they have a long lifespan. Like if you store them in a dark room that's not too hot and a climate.
Yeah, but I cannot climate control my office every single day. That will cost a fortune. I'd rather just work with less colors. You know?
Yeah, Grimdark Bobby, if you want, I can show you how to mix good shades real quick. It's pretty easy. I can show it on my palette if you're interested in that. Like very simple way to do shades and highlights and skin tones without using like black, because black is generally not good because it just desaturated paint.
Yeah, it's desaturated.
So you never want pure black and pure white on your models.
Only for the highest highs and the lowest lows.
Not even there normally.
Really?
Yes, you want to stay a little bit off pure white because you want like a little yellowish tint into it, so it's like sunlight influence. Because like pure white doesn't exist.
If you are in the sunlight.
Yeah, but in the moon then it's blue influenced.
I see what you mean. I see what you mean. This is a very artistic way of looking at it. Also, look at my shading. I've improved so much. I'm pretty happy with this. I'm like thinning it down less, like you told me, and I'm slightly terrified of making a mistake. But I kind of like how it looks. Sorry?
I want to show something for like shading purposes.
Hey, I was about. I usually lose like a bluish black rather than a pure black and like a grayish white. I have a disagreement with Intera Minis. I do use pure black in my paints, and not just pure black. I use the Musso black, which is this one. This is an extremely matte black, like incredibly black. It swallows up 99% of the light. It is glossy when it's wet, but it dries matte, and it is such a cool paint to work with. And of course, this is not artistic, I know, but that's something that I personally enjoy, even if it's not like the professional way.
If we don't use full black, yeah, if you watch my stream, and we use burnt umber, which is like the most powerful paint overall, and like in Pantalo blue, this one is a red shaded blue, that doesn't really matter. It's like a darker blue tone.
Yeah.
We put it on a palette. And like I tend to mix my blacks by using full colors. Yeah, we have our blue.
So you use the burnt umber?
Yes.
I should get a burnt umber.
Like burnt umber is pretty strong as a paint because it's a very dark brown. Yeah, you have like a shit ton. You can isolate green pigment of it. So if you now want to have a black, for example, that's highly chromatic, you can use your blue and mix in your burnt umber.
Mm-hmm.
And currently, because you use complementary colors, and they are pure colors.
Uh-huh.
And congratulations, you mix yourself a black tone.
Yeah, it's a very beautiful, warm, saturated black.
It's a very coolish, but still influenced by color. Like it's chromatic black. It's called chromatic
black.
It's a chromatic form of black.
It looks almost like metal when you're mixing it like that.
Yeah, because my light reflects in it. Yeah, normally it's just pretty normal, just black. Same if you like this, the fluorescent orange. I cannot assure you that this will happen here, but like blue and orange also eliminates itself. You can like create like teals and very desaturated tones. Because this is a fluorescent tone, so you get like you create like something that's a teal.
That's a beautiful teal.
The thing why this black is better than the normal black, if you make it brighter.
Yeah.
You create like bluish grays. If you make it warmer, you create like warm skin tonish tones you can use for shading and stuff. Because if you want to say something that's alive.
What a freaking genius.
Which is also good because you can just glaze it in stuff to change color. Yeah. If you want to like adjust color balances, also you can, if you want your paint warmer, in this case you add a little bit of orange. Now you now have like a warmish influenced light that moves towards a more yellowish green. You can make it brighter.
That is really cool.
To get to like off colors.
Yeah. I understand what you're saying. I will have to study this and work on it myself as well. I have what do I have? I have this one. Wait. No. Okay, I have the burnt sienna and the dark brown ochre that I should be using more. High plates.
Burnt sienna is great.
I know. I shouldn't be lazy. You make me feel very inadequate, but I will try to start using them more. Hi Plate Smasher, I am with Intera Minis, who is an incredibly artistic and unique miniature painter. You should go follow him, and everything he says you should study from. That is my opinion. uh, I'm certainly studying from him. Um, um, how are you doing? Are you streaming soon? Wait, is this the color that I want? No, I'll just mix some white to make a higher high. Let's just do that. You're getting me in the spirit of mixing.
G-Man, thank you for the follow. Happy to have you here. Now you can be part of the harsh German painting feedback.
The harsh German painting. Yes, everybody who is listening to me right now, go and follow Interminis. He's very, very good at what he does. I'm thinning my colors less and I am getting better results, you know?
Because like the problem you have is that your paints never cover. Like all your paint jobs, you have paints that don't cover.
Yeah, because that's like what everybody says. Never don't cover. Thin your paints, you know, that's like the number one advice you get.
It's not wrong to thin your paints, but you still need, like, if you blend between two layers, yeah, you still have to be, those two areas you blend between has to be covering, yeah?
Like stopping to the glaze, like stopping to glaze, has really made everything a lot clearer with what I'm doing, though. Yeah. I am still terrified with every single brushstroke.
Like glazing has its place in terms of like you need to glaze for if you want to like slightly adjust temperature and color or something, yeah. But you don't need to glaze like everything, and if you mix your paints correctly, they blend by itself normally.
Yeah.
So you don't actually have to blend; they just.
Yeah, you just don't mention that you need the incredibly good brush control for that in Terraminis. I'm good. Sorry for late reply. I'm at work doing a show. I had to do a link and spin a new song. Oh, you're a DJ. Okay.
You just have to learn the fundamentals of painting.
Yes, I know. But learning you have to understand, like, not just for me, I think, but for a lot of people, learning the fundamentals of painting is very daunting. Because
yeah, it is, and it has something to do like with patience and interest.
Yeah.
Like you have to actually practice and not just paint stuff you like. Like if you want to get better, you have to actually practice certain topics, and you have to work with reference. Like not working with reference is like extremely stupid.
Yes. Though the style that I want to do also takes from the lighting here is too. The lighting here is not good. Radio, not DJ. Right. No, I don't know. Like maybe you are doing a side gig or something, Plate Smasher. So when you say smashing plates, you mean smashing the DJ plates, right? Not smashing like kitchenware. You work with internet. You work with a dry or wet palette that many people have seen.
No, I don't think so. Like my paper is swimming on the water.
Yeah, it looks pretty dry. Maybe
I just don't use. I just use like actual palette paper and not like baking paper.
Was that
a bit more?
Was that a dig at me?
No, it's like the paper just looks different on the water.
Okay. Hello, Nevro. Smashing plates. I think that's no, I think that throwing plates is a Greek thing, but not. I think because he's a DJ and not a DJ, a radio guy. Then I think that's what he means. Oh, okay. Jimin was correct. Oh, nice. you influenced by the Greeks smashing? Or are you a Greek? Sneakson was also Greek. He's like a guy that I used to paint a lot with. Sort of like went back into music and stopped miniature painting. By the way, in Terra Minis, your chat is upside down.
Why is my chat upside? I think that's a feature. That's not a bug.
It's unreadable, but if that's how you want it.
No, I will change it in a second. I just didn't realize.
You're good at painting. I think I had a stroke mid typing last message. G-Man, don't say such terrible things. You're not having a stroke, his chat is upside down. Ba, 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 ba.
Maybe I identify as Australian and I am on the other side of the world. You never know.
Do you want some help with that? You just need to like right click and transform.
Yeah, I know. I just transformed it and I wasn't able to like test it because I changed my overlay to like this nice magenta stuff.
It is very nice, but your video is so small. And that I think that's a shame. Though the overlay is very nice.
Yeah, I wanted something with magenta because magenta is a superior color.
It is a superior color. It's extremely useful. I get
It's
you.
just beautiful. let's transform my chat.
I don't think he's Australian.
No, you are on the right side.
He is the German.
Yes.
Also,
ich bin Deutsch. Ja, also wenn du deutsche Kritik haben willst, dann.
Why don't you have me on your video? Terra Minis.
I can actually do this, but no, I should at least it should work. I try to take a look into it and.
Do you want me to teach you how to do it?
No, I watched a video on it, but I haven't tested it yet because I haven't streamed.
Well, I can help you if you want. Nevro, you know me. I love to shame. That's like what you're here for, isn't it? Shaming and painting.
Yeah, but I do that too.
Yeah, but you actually know what you're talking about. I'm just a hobbyist. I'm getting there though. I'm becoming better slowly.
I just like to be mean.
Yeah. But you're inside, you're very kind. Da-da-da-da. Oh man, the microphone, my new microphone has arrived in my country. It's like in a sorting center right now. No, now you're just
Oh, it's very big.
make me smaller.
No.
Okay, you can just look at what I'm doing, but you're triggered every time I touch my paint.
You know, you go in that corner.
Wow! Wow! That's so cruel. Oh my gosh.
Go in the shame you corner.
You're
Nah.
so mean. Oh my gosh. What am I doing? I shouldn't put any highlights there. I got distracted and put highlights where I should not put highlights.
That's not good.
Nope. There. Deleted.
Unacceptable.
Unacceptable. One of my German friends had taught me. Yes, I need some ice. What? That was a terrible burn. One of my German friends taught me a fun phrase. Danke, aber nein.
Just thanks, but no.
I know. I know, but when you say it in German, it's always slightly better because the language is like very good with such things. I should push it just a bit higher. Oh, you're actually putting me on my on your dead space, so that's good. Though the contrast is kind of crazy. No, not thin down.
Yeah, but I don't know why. Like I probably can like adjust certain settings.
No. I
That
mean,
could be like
the contrast between the black of your background and my whitish screen.
yeah, that's a problem in style, I would say. Between
Yeah,
us.
we do have very different overlays because I really like cute stuff, and you're very.
I like cyberpunk.
Yeah, you do. You
And I
know,
like clean overlay and clean.
you
looking.
could I think for your overlay you could add a border, like a neon border over my source. You can add it like in filters and stuff. So
Probably.
no, not right now. I'm not for me. I don't mind. I'm just giving you advice if you want.
Yeah, I know. I probably can do this, but
Yeah,
at the moment I have to like create an overlay for that. Like I created my overlay in around 10
Uh,
minutes in Photoshop the other day.
Oh, you created it. Very nice. No, I mean like it's yeah, I guess you could create it as an overlay, but there's you can also right click on OBS and like make a filter. Okay. I made a mistake here and I need to fix it. Oof. Painting in gray colors to do the value exercise is weird. I know, right?
It's awesome.
Only
It's
if you're
the
a
best thing you can do. It's a lot of fun.
Well, now I have to paint in gray because I want to paint black armor without.
But you could highlight in blue.
I don't want to highlight in blue.
Then make it purple.
No, it will be black and white. I've looked at like armors coming from. I've looked at like people painting the Space Marines in the tutorials, and I just think it looks really bad. Like the armor highlighted in blue.
But you have to make it blue in a way that doesn't look blue.
Yeah, I know. Like use very color matched blue. I get it. But I don't want it. I want it extremely cold. Maybe I'm wrong, but I That's also what the guy I'm painting it for wants. So if he doesn't like it, I will change it. And I could always add some like blue to the highlights and stuff. I hope you're not triggered by my terrible ways.
Never.
Though it's kind of nice that I'm not going to have to do like the highest highs of the armor in glaze because they'll just be covered by gold leaf. It's a very underrated tool, I think, in the miniature world.
It depends on the scale you're painting in. Like if you do like stuff in this size you're doing, then yeah, you can do it and it looks good. If you paint it on the scale like I'm painting currently, it looks absolutely
it would look awful. It
shit.
would like completely overpower everything.
Yes.
Yeah, I get it. But I'm glad you approve because you were shocked when I told you about it. So
No, it's just like techniques depend on scale. Like you would paint something very large scale differently because then you actually have like realistic shadow situations.
Yeah. Oh, it is a Black Templar, but I'm very proud with this. It's very raw still, and I will pass over it with an airbrush. However, I am doing my shadows with the Muso Black. Please forgive me. I think it will be a cool contrast for the gold leaf. Like moving from gold leaf to Muso Black would be crazy.
Don't worry, I already gave up.
It's okay. You can make me smaller in your little image. I will understand. So disappointed with me. Did I ever post my attempt grayscaling a Xenomorph Empires? Well, considering I don't know what a Xenomorph Empires is, I don't think so. But I think everybody should grayscale once in a while. It's very frustrating, but it teaches you a lot.
Teaches you how to hate yourself. It's awesome.
No, I enjoy the hobby. Oh my gosh. The blue tech is becoming crazy. Okay. Using pure black and white. No pure white. No pure white, just pure black. We are edgy. We are very edgy today. But I only use it for like a few spots and also for the shadows of the gold. Because I think that will look really, really cool. By the way, in Terminis, there is an artist that you would really like, I think. Her name is M.A. Paint. She is Japanese. And she was a classical artist before she started painting figures, like Japanese scale figures, waifus and all that.
Mm-hmm.
And she does some really interesting things. She's like the first one who's ever done the 2D style of painting. You don't know what I'm talking about.
I know what you're talking about.
You know what
Cell
I'm
shading.
talking about? No, not exactly cell shading, but you know what? Let me send you a.
Yeah, Nevro. Exactly. Yeah, that is the emotion I want to see when someone talks about pure black and white. Yeah. You're now a better artist than before.
So you mean I'm now a worse artist than before?
No, I just say Nevro is a better artist now. Yeah.
Yeah.
He gets the improvement of artistry.
I disagree. I think pure black has a place. Me? Oh, your Psycho is telling you to fix your audio in Terra Minis.
What has happened? Why is my audio bad? What happens to my audio? Can you tell me what sounds weird?
I think you sound okay. Like your microphone is clearly very like not very good, but I can understand what you're saying.
Oh, it could be that my microphone actually changed to my webcam. 1 second.
No, I think you're okay. Let me see it in a moment, G-Man. I'm just trying to find.
Test.
It sounds the same.
My man, he understands. He knows.
You're such an asshole.
Where did you grasp this amount of knowledge? Oh wait, that I can actually change. 1
I
second.
feel like I'm getting
Is it better now?
annoyed. I don't know. It's the same. You're damn loud and she's damn quiet. I am quiet by design, Psycho. I'm very sorry. That's just how my voice is. That's if I don't pay attention to how I'm talking, I become very, very quiet. Hello, Christine. Okay. Interminis, are you watching? Look at this. So this is MA Paints, and she does stuff like this. Isn't this cool? Isn't this so cool?
Oh, yeah, I saw that before. I follow on Instagram.
Oh yeah, then you do know her and like her.
Yeah, but I cannot remember names.
Yeah, that's the one. She does the most impressive paints ever, and she released a line of like minis, not minis, figures, like scale figures. And yeah, that does look so good. Her art is amazing. I actually saw it once when I was in Japan 2 years ago. I didn't realize it was hers, but I was looking at this figure case in Akihabara, and it had her art in it, and I was like, oh damn, that looks like MA's art, and it was. So that was pretty cool. And I need to change my water. She's a very unique style that everybody is now copying, but she's the first one. And she paints with oils sometimes, and it's really interesting to watch her. She does streams as well, but on YouTube, not on Twitch. I have a little bit of dirt. There we go. So today I am painting a Black Templar. I've just begun. This is slightly more advanced, but it's still not done. And I got tired of this piece, so I figured I'll move to the other one and come back to this one later. But with the Interminis' help, I am slowly but surely becoming better. Despite your frustration with me. They do make me very curious about artist grade paints and how they act. If you're saying that scale color is similar, but that knowledge not sure anymore. I've been trying to get better. Watch YouTube. Krille guy. Nevro, I think he was saying that to mock me and my bad practices.
Kind of funny that you write Krille. It's Kirill Kanev, and yeah, this book is very good, like the miniature FAQ.
Do you know
YouTube is difficult. Yeah. YouTube is a thing by itself. You have to be able to understand if something is bad information if you check YouTube. So if you want to watch YouTube, try to watch videos about like oil painting and traditional fine art and stuff like that, because everything can be translated to miniature painting. If you understand color theory, there you will understand color theory in miniature painting. The same with volume and construction.
Yeah.
So like in my opinion, if you want to be a good miniature painter, you also should start drawing and doing 2D art and try to learn, because that teaches you abstraction of forms. It actually makes you able to like see simple forms and how to get to a certain point and so on.
How
So
the
it's
light
reasonable
plays on the forms, right?
to also have like a basic understanding of 2D in either way, and like do sketching and stuff like that.
You know, I had the exact opposite feel. I was drawing ever since I could remember myself, and I never got better at it. And I'm still a terrible, like, I still draw really terribly.
But yeah, I would also, that should be a thing of practice, yeah, and how you practice. If you practice poorly, then you paint poorly.
Friend, I have been drawing for 20 years, and the only thing I can draw successfully is armor references. Like,
But like if you start to like learn constructive drawing, like how to construct things, a work of reference,
I've done that.
practice.
I've done that. I have reference books. I have tried for 20 years. Believe me when I say I have tried. I've tried so much. I've tried so many things. I have bought books and practiced countless hours, but it never worked out.
Like for me, like I can say from myself and from other people, if you practice efficiently, you can learn everything.
That's the words of a genius, and you should understand that not everybody is like you.
I know that I learn very fast. That's a thing, definitely. But like if you're patient enough and you practice enough and frequent, and like the thing is, there are good painting practices for learning and bad practices and so on, and you probably need someone to teach you and feedback your work frequently. If you don't get a feedback, you teach yourself tend to teach yourself like poor painting practices and mistakes by itself. So that's like stuff you have to keep in mind when actually practicing.
It's very easy for you to say such things when you're a fast learner. I have tried. Honestly tried. Really tried, and it did not work. And I'm sure I'm not the only one. Because it might be easy for you, but it might be very, very hard for other people.
Or maybe true.
I can show you my drawing. I made one yesterday. Where's my notebook? Somebody asked me for an armor design because my main creativity thing, my main like source of creativity is making leather armors, and I'm very, very good at that. So I basically like designed an armor, but that's like my level. That's what I can do. After 20 years and countless notebooks, that's my level. But yeah, I know that like getting abstraction of form and classical art will make somebody a better painter because you can grasp lights and shadows and all of that.
Also, you technically don't need knowledge of anatomy, but it helps you getting better. Like if you know how like
the
veinal
muscle
structure work,
yeah.
or veins, like especially like there are veins you will see through the skin. If you understand how that works and how light affects those areas of the skin, because you understand the anatomy, you can paint with the skin by default.
Yeah, I understand. I understand. But it's good, you know, that you yourself specifically can just grasp something very quickly. But not practice and hard work doesn't help everybody. And yes, Christine, my specialty is armor for women, because when we wear armor, it has to be cute, but also not a boob plate, because boob plates are silly. Unless that's what you're going for, and that's like what you like. But I have made tens of armors for women, and I always go for like Witcher vibes because they're very easy to translate to the female form. You're an okay tree. Looking back at notes, I did an okay ghost. Yeah, drawing is a good skill to have when you're painting miniatures, I suppose.
Yeah. Also, like if you know how to, if you have problems with drawing and you don't want to draw, but you want to sculpt, then pick up sculpting. Yeah. Same idea.
Did you ever pick up sculpting?
Yes, I sculpted a lot myself.
Ah, is that the thing you're doing with your professor?
Yes.
Very nice.
This one I showed you.
Yeah, I remember you showing it to me. It
This was
wasn't
something I
long ago.
sculpted in like an evening or
Yeah, I
so.
remember. It's really cool. Was that your first time? No, wait, it wasn't your first time.
No,
You had
my
like,
third time.
you had like a course, right? You
Yes,
studied
but this
it.
was my third time, like after one lesson and one private lesson.
You are a genius. And I'm happy for you. Well done.
It's the one thing I'm very good at.
Lateral 3D thinking.
Yes,
I think I noticed.
but it probably comes from my dyslexia. I have a very
Mm,
strong dyslexia that could be like a side of it. That I have like an overdevelopment in this area due to that.
that's pretty cool. No, I think it's cool. What did I want to say? You know what you should do? You should be a VTuber rigger. If you want to
I
make
can rig.
Yeah, if you want to make money from your art, you should be a VTuber rigger because there is insane demand for good rigging.
No, but I will shoot myself before I rig something.
Because you no, it's 2D rigging, not 3D rigging.
Okay, because the 3D rigging is the most annoying shit I've ever done in my life.
You've tried that? VTuber 3D
Yeah.
rigging?
I tried a 3D rigging and animation for Unreal Engine and motion capturing.
No,
But-
it's a different program.
Hell no.
You should try it. It needs a lot of good 3D vision to rig something, like the model that I'm using. You should try it because there's a lot of money if you're very good. That's what I think. But I don't know.
Probably this, but I have no fun doing this stuff like that.
All right. Well,
And
if
I won't have
it's
fun.
yeah, if it's not fun for you, then there's no point in doing it. You'll just get burnt out.
I probably rather would do 3D rigging than 2D rigging.
Mm.
And still, like, 3D rigging is a pain in the butt.
Yeah, it is. It is. The guy wants the chain in metallic silver, and I'm very happy about that. I didn't want to sit here and non-metal this entire thing. He just wants it very dramatic. My 3D printing guy did not support the right side of the rivets correctly. Prof! Prof Iscariot is another painter. He never streams at the same time as we do. Because he's like American.
Do I know you? No, I don't.
He's a good guy. I like him. I like him a lot. He cannot listen to us, but he always lurks, and that's very sweet of him. I should introduce you to sometimes.
By the way, for everyone watching, if someone wants lessons one-on-one in miniature painting, I currently have 3 slots open, so feel free to ask if you're
Yes.
interested in it.
He's a genius. If you want to study. Right.
And I'm also not that expensive.
Can you say your prices out loud, or is it a private thing?
No, I can say them out, but I currently take around 30 euros an hour for one-on-one lessons.
That is not expensive.
Because I do it online, and in person it's a different thing, but in
Yeah.
person there's nothing I can promote here. Because like on like doing it online takes less preparation for me and no travel time and stuff like that, so it's a good
Yeah, that's true.
thing.
Maybe I'll come for maybe I'll do a lesson someday. But I feel like I have to get better grasp of my own skill before I decide on a teacher, because also our like the style that I'm going for is very different than yours, which is
Yeah, but in general, like finding
yes,
someone.
Yes. When you have the basic structure and the knowledge of fine arts, traditional methods, colors, lighting. I know everything.
You need understanding.
Yes, I understand. I understand, and I still disagree. Like if I ask you for a lesson, it might be for something that I understand that you can teach me without taking away from how I want to paint, because how I want to paint is not realistic, I would call it. Yes, you need camera to take part in one-on-one. Mevro, for example, will benefit from your lessons, I think.
You don't need a camera, honest to God. Like, no way. I show you stuff. I will feedback you stuff, and I can mostly I do like you send me something. I get with you in a conversation about what to improve and how to improve, and I will show you like while explaining you what to improve while I paint over. So I can actually this is why I do that. You can do that this way on your model, so you get to that results. Why do I do that? Do that and that and that. That's mostly the part, because like technically I cannot teach you something online that's pure technique. Like pure painting technique is hard to teach. I can explain to you how it works and show it to you, but I cannot like watch you paint for an hour and tell that's not good how you hold your brush. That's pretty hard to do.
How you hold your brush.
Because that also would probably result in me screaming at you for like 45 minutes.
What a cruel guy.
Because like there's like it's reasonable to like correct and stuff, but it's not very reasonable in a lesson to like I cannot give you the basics of holding a brush, for example. And I know for your example, like you have that knowledge. You just need to learn, okay, where do I need more contrast? How do I pick better color choices? Stuff like that. That's more important than actually like the basics, because the basics of holding a brush and blending comes from like pure, you do it for yourself because it's just a repetition and practice.
Muscle memory.
Yeah.
You're holding your brush differently than me. But maybe that's just a matter of comfort.
It's a matter of comfort. Like I tend to hold my brush a lot like far back because I'm lazy and I don't have to move my hands so much.
Your reasoning for stuff is so charming. I'm sorry. It's funny when you compare miniature painting to traditional art, like oil painting art and stuff like that. And on the other hand, you have artists like who paint in only black and white, and while they do, of course, have a very good grasp of body structure and muscular skeleton structure, their painting just throws everything out the window because of how stylized it is. I don't know if you're understanding what I'm saying.
Yeah, I understand what you're saying.
Yeah. So I think,
like for example, if you look at this model right now I'm painting,
yeah,
like we have a lot of different tones and everything, but it's very monochromatic.
Yeah, it is very monochromatic. Okay, just so you
But
know,
that-
Interminis isn't on your screen. What?
Like that's by choice, but this
I'm not
entire model is
very
painted with two
serious.
colors.
Yeah, I can tell, and it's extremely smooth and beautiful.
Just for a practice thing too. Like I tend to like practice stuff on models I have to paint because why not? Like
Yeah, why
monochromatic
not?
work for this model works well, like especially for like the head.
Yeah. I really like the way you painted the horns. Thank you, G-Man.
Yeah, no.
I didn't notice he wasn't on my screen. I think I clicked the button by mistake. You know, I think it was Plato that says that the mark of a great person is being able to hold another's opinion in your mind without accepting it. And I think that works for miniatures as well as it does for politics. Be back soon. All right. Stretch. Oh, I should do my exercises. There is exercises to be done. I'll just put my stuff here and freeze my camera. Okay. Now a sip. Okay. G-Man, get the freaking light. Okay, let's see what you're torturing me with today. Okay, so you wanna do exercises with me in Terra Minis? It would be good to stretch. No. So lazy. Well,
my sitting position follows the golden ratio.
Headbats. Oh no, that's really bad. That's really bad. Okay. Oh, just one plank. Excellent. Okay, let's start with the plank. Okay, exercise mat. One day I will have a Mokopi and I'll be able to do that. I will never have a gamer pose. I take care of my body. Okay, so 1 minute. And timer. And I should show you the Cthulhu that I'm painting. I was asked to do like an ocean wave behind it, and it's been sitting on my shelf, but I'm being terrified of doing it.
Yeah, sure. Just text me. Yeah, we can schedule something. If you don't like it, you don't like it. Like I will not bind you in a contract or something. Yeah?
Are you sure?
You will just have to sell like your next 3 newborns and something like that, but nothing too major. You maybe buy a washing machine too, but you don't know that yet.
Washing machine. Nee, bro. I feel like contractually obliged to say this, but don't you have like no money? Okay, sit-ups, push-ups, and squats. So I will do the sit-ups first, but I will do them with a 10-kilogram weight because the vibes are better. I know that Nevo is like eating only ramen, only like instant noodles.
That could also be by choice.
No. 2, 3, 4. Never, I'm only saying that because I care about you. What I do think.
Yeah, you currently get backseat gamed in real life. I take it.
No. I do think that Nevro is the kind of guy that would definitely benefit from your style of painting. 5 squats. I do honestly believe that, but I think that he should.
I think so too.
Yeah, he's like, that's the style that he's going for, the traditional oil paintish style. But if he is already eating only instant ramen, no, push-ups and I'm done. Then I'm slightly worried for his well-being. It is why I tell him to not give me any money. Well, that was the push-ups.
Oh no, very never. Style comes after perfection of fundamentals.
I'll be right back.
If someone wants to tell me and they cannot do a clean blend, yeah, Nevo, and they tell me, yeah, I don't clean blendly because it's my style, but they're actually not capable of doing it, then that's not their style, they're just bad. Yeah, 2 different things. Honestly, I know you're painting. If you paint daily and continue that in practice, you should be fine in like probably a month or so. And
Leo,
you
you
should
just
actually
missed
do it good.
I was just done. Wait, I can't hear you. Just a moment. I'm putting my earphones on. Okay.
Nice. Now I've because your screen plays an ad now. I for that reason have an ad playing on top of my screen. Very fun.
What's playing on top of your screen?
An ad, like because your stream had an ad.
Oh.
For whatever reason, my cam played an ad.
Yeah, I can't really stop it. But for some reason, the virtual camera has you. I think I know why. Okay. Yeah, it's sending my entire thing, and I just wanted to send my camera. Let me fix that. Hmm. Oh, in Terra Minis, you're not taking the right camera source. You're taking like my stream. You need to take. You need to
also
take.
could be.
Sorry.
Yeah, that could be. Like I changed it in a second.
Yeah, you're definitely taking the wrong one. Okay, no, it's not a big deal. It's okay. Okay. But I think that will not show the ads if you put the source. Where's the other hand? Do you listen to music while you paint?
Yes.
Ah.
Always, but I don't show it on stream because then I cannot post it up.
Yeah, I completely agree. I don't think that. I think that putting music on streams is overrated.
Yeah, especially with my music because I probably ear rape everyone.
Oh, do you hear like very intense music?
Yeah.
Ah, what kind? Like heavy metal or dubstep?
Very, very heavy metal.
Very heavy metal.
Like grindcore stuff.
Nevro is asking you a question.
Yeah, that makes sense. It's pretty hard because, like, on the back you don't have a direct light source, which is the problem you have. But there's called a thing that's called ambient occlusion. So your ambient light, like the thing that is illuminated by the light box of your environment, for example. If you want to speak in 3D rendering terms. So like your sky also emits light and brightens stuff up, not only like the singular direction. Otherwise, we would be very dark on our backside when we look into the sun. So you have to understand ambient light and how that works, and how there are also like rules for ambient light, how bright they should be, what colors affect ambient light, how temperature may change in regarding the ambient light towards like the main light and how those transitions happen. So that's something you actually have to learn from reference most of the time. And this is the reason why I like a reference a lot. And if you paint with auto reference, you're a fool.
Nevro, I think you would really benefit from his lessons. I think this is like your style, your thing, your vibes. But only do it if you can afford it. Charcoal. Charcoal is like my favorite color in Vallejo.
That's also like another way to do it is just put a backdrop behind your miniature and then there is no backside. Works also.
Yes, you are the master of painting ugly bags, aren't you?
Yes, I am. I really like the way of the backdrop.
You're really funny. You're like a perfectionist in most things, except for the butt.
Yeah, but I cannot paint a model for longer than 6 hours, otherwise I go mad.
Yeah. Yes, so evil. Like, you know.
Yeah, that's a multi-level marketing scheme, yeah.
What's multi-level marketing? No, it would be multi-level marketing if you gave me like a portion of what you make.
But she wants like first she builds up trust and care, and then she will use you for business malpractice.
Yes, you will be my business metrics. No, Nevo, really, you should get your own financials in order first, and then you should take like all of his lessons.
If you manage to sit through a lesson that takes 6 hours, congratulations! Like you would be burnt out.
You would not be able to do a lesson for 6 hours, would you?
No, like I do classes over 2 days. Those are 2 8-hour sessions, but most of the time
Wow.
I don't paint and I just talk shit.
Wow, what a scam! You don't even paint.
Yeah, I show stuff and then people have to do it, and I do it in 30 minutes, and then I probably need 2 days for it.
Wow, actually, that's kind of cool. You
That's
know what?
most of the time how that works.
If you do a class, an in-person class, I will come.
Yeah, 6th of October in Germany, Hanover. Still not available.
But the problem is that I come to Germany in August.
Yeah.
I could get to Hanover, but if you do like a lesson in August, then I will be there.
I probably can. I can do something like
Let's
that.
talk.
Like
let's
I do
talk
every
about
2
it.
weeks. Every 2 weeks I do a beginner's class in Germany.
I don't know if I'm a beginner.
Yeah, I do like everything, like adjusting, blending stuff, layering stuff, technique. It's more technique based. So something that you should still would profit of.
Yeah, I do. I know I lack like stuff. I know.
Also, that class would be pretty cheap because it's just 2 hours long in one evening.
The
and all
money
it costs
isn't the problem for me.
that we also could do like a one-on-one thing, yeah, just a big session.
Interesting.
If you pay me the money for it, then that's fine.
Yeah, maybe I'll do that. That sounds fun. Maybe I will do that. Let's talk. Because I just came back from Germany. Longest I painted in one go was 10 hours? That's crazy.
I did 3 days with just 3 hours of sleeping of painting when I went to like a paint meetup. That was probably the worst thing I've ever done. I was so burnt out afterwards and haven't painted for like didn't paint for 3 months after. But I finished in this weekend I finished like 4 display pieces, which was pretty fine.
That's crazy. You're insane. You are absolutely insane.
Would I recommend it to someone? No.
Obviously no. I don't know. You probably hate it, but I really like how the shading is coming out on this piece. I know you probably
the thing is with models this scale I cannot talk about because I don't have they are painted so differently and you don't really need to shade on them just due to the fact that they cast a shadow on this scale. So it's like a completely different thing. So I have no idea.
I'm actually shading it quite intensely. Oh my gosh! I have a piece I want to show you. Wait, let me clean my brush. I'll be right back. Nobody has seen this piece. Just a moment.
I'm getting old.
Okay, I'm back. Uh, I have painted this. Wait, she's too big. It's like a very 70s inspired figure. She's huge, as you can see. She's about the size of the Space Marine. And I'm so proud of the shading on the hat and on the cloak and on the skin. Like, all of the shading here is done manually. So it's like a vibe.
It's like a very cel shady, cartoonish way.
Yes, I'm very happy. I'm very proud of it. Like, the shading on the hair is manual as well. Yes, I'll do this. I'll do this. It is from, I think it is from Familiar of Zero. I don't know. It was, somebody asked me to paint it and he never took it back, so I just have it. But yeah, I'm super proud of it. It was like a really it was like some kind of 80s anime figure. I don't know, but I'm very proud of how it came out. So I'm kind of painting this guy. I need to give him a name. George? I don't know. I should give this Marine a name, so I'll stop calling him this guy. What? Me painting a lewd model? No, that never happened. What did I want to say? So I'm kind of painting this guy in the same vibe, like with very very hard shadows, like he's under a pin light. Because I believe that when the mini is this big, well, not mini, it's a statue, it either needs to be colored in very unshaded or very shaded, because the rest looks bad, in my opinion. I never claimed I was innocent. I'm claiming that I'm wholesome. Like, I don't swear.
Yeah, she only commits war crimes.
You can't say that to me.
Why can't I say that to you?
No. Oh, you mean in paint? Yeah. You mean by painting? Okay, that's fine.
I'm lost on that.
It's okay, guys. He doesn't know where I'm from yet. I wish Visit was here. Hello, Kaput Macher Siegfried. Welcome to the stream. I'm painting this little
Hallo,
guy.
mein anderer Mensch mit deutschen Namen.
It would be a spicy take if he knew what I was referring to, but he doesn't know, guys. He doesn't know.
I could probably guess.
You could. You could.
But since I never did, there's no spicy take.
Mm-hmm. Very German of you. Just war crimes and business scams. How are you doing, Kaput Macher Siegfried? You having a good night? Is he one of your guys in Terra Minis?
No.
Oh, okay.
But it's a German name.
I know. I can understand that. I know that much. Jeez.
So where are you from, so I can verify my hot take?
Oh, people figure it out themselves. I never tell them, because I don't want like a voice clip of me saying where I'm from. Had to work harder than expected today. Well, what's your job? Kaput Macher Siegfried? That name just makes me laugh. Will not stream today. Oh, you're a streamer, Kaput Macher Siegfried. Are you a miniature streamer? See. You are a miniature streamer. Oh yeah, I remember you. I rated you yesterday. How you doing? I invited him to our group.
Another German, so we can start to annex the chat.
Yes, you will be the axis of evil painters.
That's also hot take.
No, he was building some Space Marine thing, and I invited him, but I think that he really thought that I was running some kind of scheme. So he was like, maybe, I don't know.
You need to know it's like a sect. If you enter, you will never leave again.
Hey,
but that's okay. Yeah.
We're nice. Dieser Chat ist nun Eigentum
der Bundesrepublik Deutschland.
Bundesrepublik Deutschland.
Yes. Also meine Freunde, wir haben jetzt den Chat geannext.
Isn't it the best? Kaputtmacher Siegfried?
Wir wissen, was es heißt. Sprich Deutsch.
Ich spreche ein bisschen Deutsch. Bisschen Deutsch. But I need to improve my German. I should ask Leo to do like a German-only stream. Why are these things wriggling so much? Because it is fun to watch Kaputtmacher Siegfried. I can go beyond. I can do this. I think that it's better to look at a big titty anime waifu than a flesh person. This is just more aesthetically pleasing. And you cannot tell me that I'm wrong. Ah! G-Man! You can say that. That's the part of the joke that you don't say. Oh my gosh, so insulting. Was du ein Hauch von Nerdigkeit ever streams again? Leo, if you do a German-only stream, then maybe I will join. But you know what I'd really like? A German teaching stream. I thought you
that content.
Huh?
No content there.
I'm sure there is some content. You would be asleep. Nah. I do like German. The problem is with German is that when I learn a word, one, I don't learn the word's gender. And my language also has gendered nouns. So sometimes the gender is different than the gender in my own language. And that's very confusing and I hate it. And the other problem with German is that you have compound words. And when a German speaker uses compound words, he doesn't put a space between the words. So he says a very long word, and then I can't understand what the word is because it's too many words to process at the same time. And then when you have somebody who speaks quickly, that's even worse. German is very hard. Eins, zwei, drei, vier, fünf, sechs, sieben, aus. 9. I forgot how to say 10. Hier kommt die Sonne. Ah, Rammstein is great. I thought that the words to "du hast" were like very serious, very evil, very like I don't know. I didn't know what he was talking about before I started learning German because I never checked the translation. But then I like sort of understood it from my own lessons, and I was like, oh, it's actually kind of nice. It's just sounds very scary. I always take a course in something. I'm always like in the process of learning something. So in the beginning of the year, it was the German course I took that got me to like know how to introduce myself in German and ask for directions and like know basic words like Hunde and Katze and du hast mich. Yeah, mich is a strange word because it uses like the back of your throat and it doesn't exist in my own language. It's like mich, mich. However, what did I want to say? Now that the German course is ended, I am taking a singing course to have better diction and a slightly nicer voice, and also to be able to do like funny voices. I've always wanted to sing, but I've been very bad at it. Okay, it's getting there. It is getting there. Hello, Hekaton. How you doing? Good evening. Good to see you. How you doing? How was your day? The only word in Polish I know is kurwa. And pilmen. Is pilmen Polish? I'm not sure. 6 a.m. Gosh. Oh yeah, you're from Australia. Are you gonna stream? Nevro, do you want to teach me some Polish? I know one word of Finnish, but that's perkele. I remember that a Finnish person that I know said perkele, and he told me what it means, but I've long since forgotten. Isn't that like sauna or something like that? I have to open the shop in 2 hours. Ah. Yeah, I suppose it is a work day for you. Well, thanks for dropping by. Though I'm not sure if you should be watching Twitch streams at 6 freaking a.m. That's some dedication there. These are the times I usually stream though. And you stream while I work mostly. It's the same as fan in the East Scandinavian language. What does it mean, Leo? Yeah, I can teach you Polish. And if you want, you're welcome to it. I appreciate all learning. Also, I didn't say because a lot was going on at the time, but G-Man, don't feel annoyed at your lack of light. Just wait, and eventually you will have your thing, right?
My lack of light.
G-Man doesn't have his light broke down, the light that he uses for painting, so it doesn't.
Yeah, then just paint. Don't paint until you have light.
Don't paint what?
Don't paint until he has the light.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I'm just trying to cheer him up.
Take a break. Take a break.
You don't even like painting, so taking a break for you would be kind of fun, wouldn't it?
It depends. Sometimes I like it, sometimes I don't, depending on the one.
You told me that I have to hate it. At least Japanese doesn't have any gendered words. It's all regular. Well, it's not about being useful, Nevro. It's about learning. I think that the act of learning itself is an excellent thing to do. Keeps your brain flexible.
Actually, man, I would say like the problem lies not by your lamp, but the fact that you own like 2k points of just rats.
To what? 2k points. Yes, G-Man is slightly addicted to rats. He is the rat man. And he already has like 2k points of rats. Then again, I would argue that you do not really need light to dip your rats in brown paint and call them done. Rats are cool. I'm just mocking you. Mm-hmm.
But yeah, if you just speed paint them, you don't need good light.
Yeah, I suppose you don't. But still, it ruins your eyes to paint without light. Like, I have my webcam light and I have another light from the left. Rattling. Yes, the rattling gun is very cute. Da, 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 da. Do you play D&D in Terra Minis?
Yes, I do.
Ooh. 5e?
Yes.
Ah, like everybody else.
And 4e.
4? 4? Really?
Yeah, sometimes depends on the group.
Wow. I just play 5 because that's what my groups want. But if I could, I would play 3.5. I've never heard that anybody plays 4e anymore.
It's just an ongoing campaign.
Yeah, no, it's fine. I'm not judging you for playing 4e. I'm just shocked. You can do whatever you want, man. Ba, 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 ba.
I mean, that being said, it's already like 99.999% homebrewed. Either way. So.
Yeah. Okay, I'm feeling slightly tired, so I think I'll start with the freehand on the sword. Freehand is my favorite thing to do in the world. My most absolute favorite thing. The guy sent me a reference. Let's see the reference. I should open it from my computer, not from my... Okay. pa pa pa. Da 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 da. Da 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 da. Da 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 da. Interminis, are you okay with me like chatting away like this?
Yeah.
Okay. Ba, 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 ba. Da, 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 da. Where is the guy who wanted the mini? There is. Ba, 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 ba. Imperator Lux. Imperator Lux or Imperator Rex? What did he want?
The question is how much did he pay?
No, he's not paying for the amount of hours that this is worth. I do Rex. Reference me. Because I'm not as good as I would like to be, so I'm doing it for like cheaper than it's supposed to be.
Yeah, like the problem with charging hourly is in the end that if you're not very, very good, charging by the hour
exactly.
hurts your pricing.
And also, I enjoy just painting, so having stuff to paint is already good enough for me. And he knows my level, like he's seen my creed, he's seen like my Oni, and he's happy with it. Da, 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 da. Ba, ba, da, ba, 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 da. What do you mean by eh? No, that's his name, by the way. Amone Mone. Ba, 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 ba. Ah, yes. There's a guy who wants Imperator Rex drawn on his on the sword of the mini. The guy that I'm painting the mini for. So I wasn't sure if he wanted Imperator Lux or Imperator Rex. So I asked him, and he said Rex.
Imperator or Imperatus?
Now he sent me Rex Imperator. Rex Imperator or Imperator Rex?
Imperatus, because like if it's Latin incorrectly, it would be Imperatus.
I know. He's just retarded. But I want to do what he wants, not what I want. So, there's that. I will tell him, however, that the correct Latin is Imperatus, but first I want him to decide on the order of the words. Rex is such a cool word. Warhammer uses fake Latin for copy. Ah, that actually makes a lot of sense. They've tried to copyright the word ultramarine, didn't they?
That's so stupid.
Extremely stupid. Like, it's literally the name of a color.
Yeah.
It means beyond the sea. Which works for Space Marines, but is still... I'm sure they don't know that.
I would write on the sword like Imperator Rex Recorum.
Imperator Rex what?
Gricorum.
Glycorum?
That would be the original, like the thing that was painted on a castle.
Yeah.
That's him.
But you know, Warhammer doesn't care about historical accuracy, they only care about money.
Yeah, that's true.
It really
Because
makes
money.
it really
good.
makes me sad to watch people like devote their lives to improving in the Warhammer painting style. And
I mean, the painting style itself is it's not a problem.
No, I don't
It's
like
like a very
it.
clean and technical painting
I
style.
don't like it. I think it's ugly. Like the box, I think the Warhammer box art are ugly.
But they suit a purpose of showing what you actually buy.
Yeah. Like edge highlighting, all that stuff. I get it. But I think it's ugly.
Like taste-wise, I don't like it either. But
Yeah.
I understand it because it shows like a very clean technical position.
Yeah, I get it. It's like, it's good, but I don't like it. Didn't Candy Crush manage to copyright the word saga? Did they? I like the old, brighter, heavy. The heavy metal style is really pretty. I really like it. Like, if you ask me, sorry, if you ask me to define what I like in it, I wouldn't be able to tell you, but I like it.
Heavy metal is the War Master.
Sorry?
Heavy metal is the War Master.
Is there?
Heavy metal, the paint style, is the Warhammer painting style.
No, not anymore. Like, it's a different style. For some reason,
No, because the name comes not from the style but from the studio.
Look at
and
this.
It's painted by the heavy metal painting studio.
Look at my water thing. Look at it. There's like an oil slick on the top. Why is there oil in my water?
It's probably just a medium that's doing thingies, or like your cleanser of your brush or something.
Maybe. I can replace it easily enough, but it's just weird. Maybe I should clean this with water. It's not oily at all, though. Aren't they cute, by the way? Aren't they so cute? I really like having small paint water pots, as I can replace them easily. Maybe it was some brush soap that got left over. Then again, it shouldn't be oily. I don't know. I'll replace this as well. He told me that I can decide Imperatus Rex would be the correct. No, I'll just do Imperator. Like the one in one of the references that he sent me. But if you compare, what I mean about heavy metal is that if you compare like Warhammer now versus Warhammer 20 years ago, you would definitely be able to see that the style of heavy metal is different.
Yeah, but like it's still the heavy metal style. Like it evolved and so on, but it's still heavy metal in itself.
No, I think it's completely different. Like, I get what you're trying to say. They're trying like to show the edge highlights and work with the color, the chromatic color scheme of the game's workshop, casting paints. But let me send him a reference of how it's going. I think he'll like it. I like it too, even though you don't.
What did you say?
I like it. I like how it's coming out. It's not completely defined yet, but I'm not unhappy with it.
It's good.
Thank you.
Like it's a scale I have nothing to say about. Like I have no idea what is good in the scale and what not.
Yeah, it's fine. It's just my highlights are a little bit all over the place, but I'll improve them. I'm taking like, I think, how much money am I taking for this? I don't remember. Not a lot. Not enough. But that's okay, because I don't do it for the money. I said heavy metalish. Metal is the studio of painters. Yeah, I know. It used to be like that's what it used to be called. I know. It's just that seeing all the Warhammer miniatures is there's a certain charm to them than the new style.
Yeah, heavy metal, like mainly, you are right, is a studio, and they'd pay their painters very bad.
They'd what?
They underpay their painters. Like,
No. Wow.
because no one protects the artist.
That is true, regardless, you know.
Yes.
Hey, at least your job won't be taken by AI.
But maybe by color 3D printing.
I don't think so. I don't think so. Because you still have to plan the color 3D printing and separate it into parts.
And still, I don't think like art in general will be taken by AI.
Yeah.
That's my opinion on it. Because the problem with like large language models by itself is like you create the average of everything. So it will be at a point where it can no longer will be better because it's trained on an average, and then it loses like everything it has.
I think AI is in a bubble right now.
Yes, and it probably will burst.
I am counting the days until my boss stops asking me to incorporate AI into my work. Archon Studios is doing cast kits, fully painted ChromaCast. Oh, ChromaCast is what the Japanese do for Gundams, aren't they?
Well, that's like something that's not good painted. Like not a good painter, so that's not a risk for me.
Yeah, there's no glazing, there's no shading, there's no, you know. It might make
like it's a risk once the printing is better than I am in painting.
I think that won't happen because you will need many colors to achieve the same effect. I don't think that color painting would replace real human life painting. Just like I don't think that AI art will replace artists once the bubble bursts and people stop investing in AI because it's a sunk cost fallacy. I'm just sick of getting ads for AI things like Grammarly. Grammarly didn't used to be AI, you know? It used to be like a nice program that actually like looked at the grammar of what you were typing and fixed it using grammar rules. Now it's just slop. Everything is just slop.
And also, like, there's a difference between like a large language model and like a normal AI that's specified to do something or help you with something.
Yeah, exactly. The large language models are stupid. They're just retards. Each and every one of them is an idiot. When the AI boom first started, I was like, oh, let me try and create some art with it, like draw. I really tried to get it like to draw nice things for me, but it just even when the art like becomes better because it's stolen from more people more and more, then it just makes an average of everything. It wouldn't create something that's unique.
And also, like, it's very bad for the environment.
Oh yeah, not just bad for the environment, it's bad for everything. It's a net, it makes everything worse for everybody. And yeah, it requires so much electricity. I know of somebody who just talks to AI for fun out of spite. Like it tells the AI good morning every morning so he can, because of the crazy amount of electricity that it takes to respond. So he just like talks with the AI about random shit that doesn't make sense just to waste the money of the companies who are making AI. Project Manhattan is the next thing for AI. What do you mean, Mark? Also, hello, welcome to the stream. Thank you for joining. I am with Interaminis, and he is an incredibly good painter. very classic style. Ask him for a critique on your own risk, though. The center is going to be as big as Manhattan. That will collapse on itself so quickly. I am looking forward to that. Oh wait, I was going to paint the sword. What am I doing? Let's do some freehand. Woo! Okay. Okay. Gosh, my throat is dry today. The next thing in power is mini nuclear reactors, which have already been created. Nah. Okay, I need my... Is this the brush I need? I think so. No, I think this... No. Where's that brush? Oh, this one will do. Look it up. I know that it's true, but I don't know if it's ever going to be economical. Because you don't just need nuclear reactors to make an AI. Okay. Okay. Let's see. How many letters is Imperator Rex?
All of them.
Wait, somebody sent me a message. Oh no, I followed you both when you streamed with Painting. Painting is amazing. He's a good guy. I really like him. Mark, if you ever want to paint with us, we do collaborations on Friday. And it's a lot of fun. Let's see. This pen is too small for this. I want a thicker pen. Okay, let's try this one. Then a space, then Rex. Okay, that's how. Too late in the day. Yeah, I'm going to sleep very, very soon as well. Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13 letters. 13 letters. Is this the right size? This is not the right size. Let's see. I have sit-ups. Okay. Where is my ruler? Here it is. Okay, Friday night would be too late. During the day is better for me. Ah, okay. Let's see. I have 6.5 centimeters, no less. 6 centimeters to put. So it's 13 letters. 6 centimeter. This is why I'm doing this calculation, Nevro. Okay, let's see. Let's do like this. Let's do this. This will work. So I need. This is. Dang it! I need like a table, a small table for this. This will do. Okay. This is the space that I have. Let's take a pencil. Something like that, Marcus, yeah. Though my kerning isn't completely even, so like the eye can take less space. I am just looking for my pencil. Well, this is not the pencil I wanted, but this is the pencil I got. Wait, I know where my pencil is. Actually, today was leg day. I was doing squats and deadlifts in the gym. I got a new personal best, which is very nice. Where the heck is my pencil? Dang it. Makes me sad. I don't know where my favorite pencil is. I guess I'll just use this one, which is not my favorite, but it's my second favorite. Bye, Hecatone. Thank you for coming by. Definitely not. Where's my eraser? I didn't lose a pencil. It's somewhere in my house and I will find it. And then I will show it to you. Imperator Rex. 13 letters. What's the middle? Shush. This is the middle letter. And this. And in here, this is the middle of the thing. Now let's take it a bit more. 6.5. So this is the middle. So this is the T. And then the Atto. Yeah. This is how it's gonna be drawn. Okay, let's do this. I need orange for this. I need orange. What I need actually is to go to sleep. Unfortunately. Don't be a visit. You can go and stream with him if you want. No, it's midnight. It's midnight. If I don't take care of my sleep, I will die.
Not for me.
Not for you. It is 11 for you. Actually, I am very sleepy. I am very sleepy, actually. Okay. Allow me to flip a coin to see if I raid you or somebody else. Yeah, and you're in the UK. You're like...
Raid somebody else because I will not stream for much.
Ah, okay. Then I will raid somebody else. I usually flip a coin.
I will just paint the eye and then I will go.
It was fine. Little Dria is still live. I usually raid people who are smaller than me, G-Man. I try to find like a miniature painter who is smaller, not bigger. And Dria is huge, isn't she? She is cute though. I don't know. Should I? Should I not? What do you say? She is very cute. Mm. I don't know. Let me see if there's anybody else. Because I'd rather Miss Raven be. Just a moment, I'm checking. Yigmin. Miss Raven B. How is Miss Raven? Oh, that's Miss Raven. Miss Raven, I'm finding like 6 Miss Ravens and they're all huge, so I don't think Yig Minis. That's a cute name. For viewers. Hydration. Hydration. Okay. Then vegetables. Yeah, but he's smaller. He's small. I like him. I like him. Okay, we do Yig Minis. Everybody say hi. Be nice. Wow, his painting is cute. I really like it. This is very cute. Yes. All right. Let's.
I sent everyone to Magenta Marine, dude. It looks cool.
Yeah, the magenta marine looks very good. I like.
So everyone will go to the Magenta Marine now. Bye bye.
Oh, you're also raiding him. Okay. Okay, guys. Let's talk again tomorrow. Thank you for staying with me. You know I appreciate you intensely, right? So let's meet again tomorrow. Bye.